Salute, 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 everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker. I hope everybody. Let me make sure this is on the right one, too, y'all. Okay, it is. I didn't have a chance to send this live out, you guys. I really didn't. Um, just a long night last night. Went and seen the monks. We think it was unsurreal. It was the greatest experience, and I just felt so good yesterday. I did. So then we ended up at Chili's getting something to eat and throwing drinks back. And my drink was so damn strong at Cuervo, man. Say, it was super strong. So I'm a little delayed today. Y'all see I got my hair in this. I ain't have time to do nothing. Y'all look at me. I'm up here. I'm not together. I didn't get the iron. I didn't get to do anything. I just, you know what I'm saying, just came and jumped straight on or whatever. Just got finished talking to my sis. Just trying to get shit together. Hey Barbie. Hey Nisha. What's going on, sisters? Please don't forget to hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification, but hit your notification bell. Let me say that. If for any reason you're not getting notifications, unsubscribe and resubscribe. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's like refreshing. That's how YouTube refreshes. You have to unsubscribe and subscribe again. Hey Samad, hey Jamie sis, what's been going on? Jamie sis, happy 2026. Hey Betty, what's going on? Samad, but somebody drop me a disclaimer. Please, hey my mother's keeper, what's going on, sister? Oh y'all. Oh man. My neck's hurting, y'all. I told Shank, I said, it wasn't cold to me, but I was sweating when we was walking that little walk to go see the monks last night. And my neck started hurting, my ears are hurting, I'm sweating, out of control right now. And I'm like, shit. And I was like, my ass must be getting sick. My ears are popping, they hurting. Whatever. Hey Tanisha, what's going on? Happy Thursday to y'all too. Hey Candy. And this case right here with Lulu and Tyrone Davis Jr., aka DRO. I got more questions. Because one thing I can say, thank you, my mother's keeper. Thank you for the copyright disclaimer. My glands are hurting. Oh, they sore. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this copyright disclaimer pen real quick. Because I had this set for yesterday or whatever, but Shank was like, hey, they said the monks are coming through. Let's go see him. And I was like, you know what? I was like, babe, I've been saying I want to see him. He's like, you ready? And I was like, yeah, let me get dressed. Let me tell them I'm going to take them on a field trip and stuff, and they can go with us, you know. And he took his peoples with him when he did his little live, too. We both did short little lives for y'all to be able to. My mother's keeper, where's that copyright disclaimer? Hey, Miss Kim, what's going on, Bookie? Samad and Miss Kim. I don't see no Can y'all drop another copyright disclaimer? What's going on, Miss Kim? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming through. It was a beautiful feeling, Candy. It was. I don't know where the copyright disclaimer went. Can I get another one? Hey, Latasha Jackson. It was a. Let's keep on. What's going on my phone? I'm about to drop it though. Don't worry about it, my mother's keeper. I got it. I'm about to drop it myself. Cause I can't see a lot of comments. I don't know why. YouTube is getting off of that in all aspects. YouTube is really starting to get on my nerves. I never thought it'd be a time, y'all, in my 5 years of being on here. I never thought it'd be a time where I can say almost YouTube. Not almost. I'm there for all different kind of reasons. I see it, Cap. All right. And it just popped up, Cat. I ain't see it on the computer. Like, I ain't see my mother's. I could see my mother's keepers disclaimers on the computer, and I can't see them on my phone. But I see yours on the computer, Capricorn. But I can't see it on the computer. That's crazy. It's some shit going on. I ain't see shit. I put mine on all comments and I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing. I don't know what's happening. Y'all, I don't know. Hey Star, what's going on, Star Pen? What's going on? Hey Miss Cheeks. Hey Erica. So now they calling for the results of the autopsy. This is my question right here. This is my question. And I know. That's why I said I don't know what's going on. She said, Capricorn, I can't see you. I don't see you on my phone. My mother's keeper in the chat. And I got it on all comments. Hey, something sweet. What's going on, Bookie? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. My bad. Yeah, my mother's keeper. I don't see not one comment from you on my phone. And I got my phone right here. Just the chat right here. I don't see none of your comments. But I see you on the computer. That's weird. Hey Alma, what's going on, sis? Something is wrong with YouTube. I clicked in your live 3 times and another video came on. I had to look at this one. I had to look at this one with the background, like how the good morning is up. I had to make sure that this was my live. Like Shane put up the right live for me when he uploaded the video. I was like, where that background come from? The good morning background. Like I ain't even touch on it. Like I ain't clicked that background in forever. I ain't used that background in forever, like for a thumbnail or nothing. So I don't even know where that came from. But on my phone, it's showing me that is my background. Like I don't know, y'all. Like the thumbnail is of Lulu and him. I don't be getting off if I don't know you live. I don't get notifications like that no more. I gotta like search. You know what's funny that I look up because I'm digging deep. Her sister, cousin work for the bank. But this is my thing this is my questions. This is my opinion. Cause I seen people under Shanitra's comment saying the auntie's apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect, but this is what gets me. If he did jump out of that car, how the fuck is your head the only injury? He ain't got no scars, no bruises. He got all of this trauma to the brain, to the skull now. The back of his skull, all his bones is to the front of his skull. Are you good? You been watching old videos? Yeah, they good to watch. Think about it, y'all. How did this happen? Hey, Detroit sis. Hey, Lisa. What's going on, sisters? How do you jump out of a car and hey, T-Lady? Yolanda said, I commented on another content live. SC in the comment went to another content creator live. That's crazy. And you know what, Yolanda? It's been doing that for a long time because I've seen people come in Shank's chat and say salute to other content creators. And I'm like, this ain't they chat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she said if he jumped out the car, she left and thought he was going to walk to her after jumping out. Come on, Capricorn. That's another one. Capricorn. But we're going to get to that, Capricorn, because I got some questions like you do. I feel they did something to him elsewhere and dumped him under the bridge. She went to the gas station when the ambulance came. She went to see if he was actually dead. Oh, Latasha Boss Lady, what's going on, sister? Twitch notified me and I was pumped up. You about to get me through this last hour of work. Okay, something sweet. Stop using me, nah. Nah, go ahead. I understand because I would do the same thing. You hear me? Hey, Latasha Jackson. Hey, Charlotte Stewart. Happy Thursday to you guys. Yeah, I don't see nobody in the chat, but my mother's keeper. Yeah, I got Twitch and I got my other one. Yeah, I got the backup channel. I got all 3 channels running. So if you don't see nobody in the other chat, that's because I added all 3 of them. Just to keep my watch hours going. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, don't worry about it. Come to the main channel. All y'all got to do come to the Miss Parker, not the switching lanes. If yeah, it doesn't matter where y'all type. I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to come and interact with everybody else, just come on over here to the Miss Parker one. That's all it is. Hey, Rishi, baby, what's going on, Bookie? Happy Thursday. Hey, Miss Gemini, what's going on, Bookie? Latasha Boss Lady, this is the story of a quick rundown for people that don't know. Lulu and Tyrone Davis Jr., aka DRO, is the couple that went on the Christmas vacation up to the cabin. Um, he went up there and made her feel like a queen. He had so many creative ideas for her Christmas celebration and stuff. You know, shit that we really be want a man to do. Let's just be honest. He did everything that we want a man to do for us on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you know, you like, shit, he did that like sticky notes with I love you, and he did it with all sticky notes. And okay, thank you on the Twitch. She said because he had trauma to his head and was brain dead. How did he jump out of the car? It don't like add up. Yeah, you gonna just jump out the car with the pizza in your lap. You still got the pizza in your hand. Who jumps out of the car with food? Not even that. Let's. So this was my question, y'all. I heard the mama say, "Hey, Lola Boo." I heard the mama say she took 3 tests. On Chronicle Speaks, on her video, she was summarizing up. They said the mama said, "Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you." I said, "Who got to take 3 tests?" Cause for me, I don't know, Latasha. That's because they said that she tried to say that he jumped out of the car first, but the dude, y'all can't forget. They keep saying jumped out, but the man, the homeless person, man or woman, said he got out of the car staggering. You can't get out of the car staggering if you jump out either. Motherfuckers know how you if you jump out of a car. Is saying y'all the homeless person said when Tyrone got out of the car, he was already staggering. The homeless person didn't say, "Yeah, I seen a gentleman jump out of the car. I seen somebody jump out of the car." Jumping out of the car and getting let out of the car. And don't forget that she said herself under the comment section when the person was coming for her, she said he wanted to get out, so I stopped the car, and she put in all caps, "I let his ass out." These are her words. Me too, Alma. Miss Cheek, you heard me? How could you type that and the mom and them saying he jumped out of a moving vehicle? Let's move on. What? She said, and the homeless person said that Tyrone got out of the car and he was already staggering. And she didn't say that shit. Of course she would. But the homeless person did. But the homeless person in her story add up that she stopped the car. That he got out of a car that wasn't running and moving. Yeah, catch the first video, Latasha. Yes, it's crazy. What's crazy, not only do Lulu has a case of DV, her twin brother has a case of that's interesting, Star Pink. That's interesting. But they say he did. His father's gonna come out and talk about how he got a life insurance policy. I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that's a big deal. But shout out to my girl Shaditra Speaks for dropping all the videos I need to get through the stories I cover. Thank you, Shanitra. Y'all drop Shanitra's link down there for me in the chat. I don't think there's nothing wrong with having insurance. I hope we all got some kind of insurance, because hell, it's hard to get $20 out of a motherfucker today, right? Just borrow. Let alone having your family to struggle. Everybody ain't got the money to get life insurance right now. I get it. But we honestly need it, y'all. We do. We do. His family said he always drove when they were together. So the father found that odd shoe. And then Shawnee, don't forget Shawnee. They said that he been carrying her ass on his back, lifting up, picking up, carrying her around and shit. Now y'all tell me when we done hurt ourselves, our man is carrying our big ass. I know Shank ain't picking my big ass up. Now he might walk with me, lift me up with my arm. Shank ain't carrying my big ass on his back. He's not lifting me up. They said he was packing her around everywhere he goes. Shawnee couldn't put on his back and everything. Where she got that boot, he didn't want her to walk. So it's just awful. That's why, Shawnee, I said I want to see, do Papa John's got cameras outside? Do Papa John's got cameras that was outside where you could see the parking lot, the car? I'm just saying. Candy said, well, damn. So that's all I'm saying. Shit just don't add up. So people gonna ask questions like, well, if she driving, how could he get out? What made her start driving with a boot on? Because that's got to be uncomfortable. Hell, when my feet hurt and we going out of town, I be uncomfortable. My feet be hurting like hell. I ain't gonna hold y'all. She said they should. I know what you mean. She said, yeah, she broke her foot and he was an amazing young man. Miss Kim, you heard me? He was awesome to her. And I ain't saying they didn't have their little squabbles and shit because he was a good man either. I'm saying that with him, you can, if y'all don't know how to read a person by now, I don't got to know him to see he's a patient man. I can tell that he was the type that if I go crying to him about a mental issue I got and I have these flirts and stuff, yes, he'll get frustrated, but at the same time, I know he ain't gonna leave me. I know he ain't gonna leave me. Exactly, and they should have cameras. And Shawnee, that's what I want to know. I want to see them cameras. If they got a camera facing outside, can you see their car? Can you see that? I don't give a damn what a lie detector test say. Shit, over the years. John Benet Ramsey, Shank, go check that case after it's reopened. After all these years. They all took tests. Now the daddy's saying, can't open it back up. Can you open it back up? They passed their shit, so you mean tell me y'all passed y'all shit and he want it reopened? So don't tell me what nobody can do with a lie detector test. She said, messed up how he catered to her in his life in this way. It is. I got a whole pizza in my hand and I'm just gonna open the door and jump out. He looked like he was a smart gentleman. He loved his children. He was a family oriented type of man. Listen, I ain't with my kid's father, but he would be damn. Will take your time, need my back. Yeah, girl, you hear me, Candy? I'm just saying, some shit just don't add up. He's very affectionate in every picture. See, his picture again says 1,000 words. And he was catering to her. He loved her. She had issues. What up, Vibrance is? She had issues. I think he got tired, but I think out of, guilt of would he want her to leave him if he was like that? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why he stuck around like, I'm not going to leave her like this. I truly believe she was messing with somebody and planned out what they was going to do to him. Hey, Corey Boo. I feel like that too. Even if they, and then I'm gonna tell you this: if she was messing around on the side and they didn't do it to him, I feel like it was somebody else. Cause again, remember the first video I did? I said, how did something so good turn so bad? How we go from this man doing all of this stuff, Tommy Hawk steaks, carrying me around? Oh, baby, somebody carrying this big ass around while I'm eating cake and steaks and shit. My man lifted my big ass up to take me eat my steak and shit, and when my big ass at about 4 pounds from all this good food he done cooked me, baby. But it wasn't the case for Tyrone. Something big happened. Because What would even make somebody jump out of a knowing that he could potentially kill himself just jumping out of the car, knowing he got kids, knowing how he feel about his children. Let's get into this video that Shanitra speaks. Has got it right here. Hold on, y'all. Shocking update. Tyrone's life insurance and the truth behind, I guess, Lulu.
Out of a moving vehicle while in traffic, saying he sustained significant.
Look, no, y'all. I'm gonna take this back a little bit.
Cause of death, that is pending. So that means we're awaiting.
Look how he's pulling her around, and look how he looking at her. He ain't talking to nobody else in the room. He only see her. Tyrone only sees Lulu. She's up here. I'm talking to them. Baby, who? He was in danger. That's the only reason. Man, she want to talk to everybody in the room versus, you know what I'm saying? This man is like, it's the love of my life. He twirling her around. They looking beautiful. She said, I'm going to stick to it. Was too many involved, baby.
Their initial investigation determined Davis did jump out of a moving vehicle while in traffic, saying he sustained significant injuries to his head. After a few...
You don't fuck your elbows up? Your legs? What did the car hit? What did the other car that's supposed to hit him hit? Just hit his head again? Like nothing else. That's what I'm saying about the situation. He jumped out of a car, but Lulu said she stopped and let him out. I hope the family's got the screenshots of her. I know they do. If Shanitra got them, I know the family got to have it. Where she said, she said he wanted to get out of the car. She said in caps. So I stopped, and she said in all capital letters, I let his ass out. She said I stopped the car and I let his ass out. Where do this keep? He jumped out of the car when the girl said it in her own words. Lulu, why would you say that and then let this boy mama think that he jumped out of the car? And I don't want to hear no, I was nervous. I this, I that. Yes, he loved her out loud. She didn't love him. Something else went down in that car. It did. Was someone in the back. That's what I said initially, Candy. I said somebody must have been in that back seat. Hey, Passion, what's going on? Right? Too many stories. Yes, and coming from her, he loved her wholeheartedly, Miss Parker, for real, for real. He did, Kim. He did. He loved her. But, Miss Kim, that's like you coming and saying, yeah, my boyfriend wanted to get out, so I stopped and I let his ass out. But to the mama, yeah, Tyrone jumped out of the car, yeah. And I get it with the mama. Y'all got to think she done lost 3 sons. So I know her mind ain't mentally hurt. But she's playing off that woman's hamstrings. I know that. I know that. And took his phone to erase evidence not knowing. That's what I want to know. What phone did she call? What is there evidence of that? I would love for the father to see in his phones. I want his father to get his phones and see if there's a text from her at that gas station. What was she doing at the gas station? Well, can we see camera footage of that? It sounds like Lululemon needs her ass whooped. Not Lululemon, girl.
Cause of death, that is pending. So that means we're awaiting autopsy.
Really?
Complete. That is the examination that we performed. That has been completed. And
come on now. So many cameras out here. This just ain't no regular highway where people you just come on, get on the highway, man. This a busy ass highway. This be 100,000.
Skull busted open. The back of his head busting open. That wasn't natural. And also they had already determined that one from
It said the mother's family had y'all buy her t-shirts with the wrong death date because they wasn't there. The mom left and went back to Lauderdale that night, and the dad's side was by his side when they pronounced him dead, 12/29/25. Watch what the arbitrary say. Dad said did them a favor and left the breathing tube in so they could drive up and see him the following day. And if the dad side such bad people, but we all got out there in the streets doing car washes to bury your first child, shit. I was never the mom. I was never the mom. We had issue with y'all. The division came when she insisted to us Kiara will be coming to the funeral, but it said in stone she can't come. Tell all the truth. Wait a minute. Hold up. Me either, something sweet. Hey Angel, what's going on? I'm with you right there, Candy. Hey, thankful, what it do, sister? She said she was at the gas station because the people had set him up, was telling her what to do. Wait a minute. Are y'all reading this? Can y'all see this? Sounds like he had a direct blunt force. Come on. I don't, you know damn well as direct force, sis. That kind of head injury. Come on, Miss Chick. She said, shut your mouth and keep on talking. They said the mother family had y'all buy t-shirts with the wrong death date. Hot damn. See, this is what I tell y'all. When shit like this happen, it gets ugly. It shit's great get ugly. And he said, because they wasn't there. The mom left and went back to Lauderdale that night. And the dad's side was by his side when they pronounced him dead. 12/29/25. Watch what the arbitrary say. Dad's side did them a favor and left the breathing tube in so they could drive up and see him the following day. And if the dad's side such bad people, listen to this. But we all got out there in them streets doing car washes to bury your first child. That's a hell of a. Because I know the mama's 3 kids died. Tyrone was the last son, living son of hers that was passed away. Hot damn. I hate this. I don't know who wrote this post, but God, I hate this. Because that's a hell of a blow right there. And I know I can't, it's just, because I don't got no love when it just passed. So my emotions ain't running high like that. But like, shit, we buried your first child, bitch. Like, we was out there with the car wash. They ain't call her bitch, but we was ones in the streets doing car washes to bury your first. Don't come with that shit. And then they also said I was never the mom. We had an issue with y'all. The division came when she insisted to us Kiara will be coming to the funeral. But it's all set in stone. She can't. All Kiara is Lulu. They said the mama want Lulu to come to the funeral, but they said it's set in stone. She can't come. And they said, tell all the truth. Because the mama's sticking to Lulu innocent. It's awful funny. Let me be quiet. She said her first puke can do your hair like that as well, just not a bottle.
Jumping out no vehicle. So we already know that.
New details have come out in the death of 35-year-old Tyrone Davis Jr. and making it clear that this case is far from over. As more questions come up, the family itself is divided. The father's side has been vocal about wanting justice, while the mother's side is saying the investigation needs to play out before any conclusions are drawn or foul play is assumed. And while all of this is happening public,
they said at the end of the day, the Davis family ain't never seen him as no dollar. So of course we screaming justice for my cousin. We don't want hush money, boo. We want the truth. Don't nobody know what happened, but we know them two, the only ones was there. And if they say she ain't do it, then they did it. Simple.
There's another reality that can't be ignored. Tyrone now preparing to bury her sons before him. Now, while much of the conversation has centered around Lulu, Tyrone's alleged girlfriend, and the last spoken out again, and the mother of Tyrone's children has also spoken publicly. But before we get into those statements and the development surrounding this case, I want to take a step back. If you're not familiar with what happened, I'm going to from his aunt that walked the line to this.
Now 150 all in. No cap.
Y'all give it a minute to.
Let us stand together. We won't take.
My nephew went on a Christmas vacation for a week at a cabin bridge with the back of his head crushed. And that was on a Saturday. He got rushed to the hospital, brain dead. And we didn't find out until the very next day, almost 24 hours right at the door later, that happened in Gainesville, Florida, 4 hours away from where he was from, because his girlfriend did not let her. He just got up there, family. They wasn't going to do an investigation. So we didn't understand why. But after we began to start our own investigation, then they began to move forward to help us seek answers. Now, I am going to say this, and I know at this moment I don't want to touch too much bases on stuff, because at the same time, they're doing an investigation, but we do need help from everybody.
Now, when I was recording this, at the time that I was recording this, we hadn't yet heard from detectives. And then I was checking to any update, and now we have the news.
This is my thing with the police saying Gainesville Police Department officers say Tyrone Davis Jr.'s death is not suspicious, but family members don't believe he jumped out of a moving car. It's two sides to a story. And unfortunately, Tyrone's not here. Dro's not here to tell us his side. And that's what be messed up. And people don't understand. That's what leads speculation. Hell, didn't the police come and say, hey, Nuki, baby, what it do? Didn't police come and say, Trey Reed hung himself? Didn't they come in there and say that? Oh, Trey Reed hung himself. He had a note from the first note he ever wrote his girlfriend. Oh, they had a whole story. And then come to find out, poor Trey Reed was hung. Y'all can't tell me nothing about police. I don't trust them. I ain't going with it. Hey, pretty trucker, what's going on? But the mama side of the family said that Lulu took 3 tests. But in a video I just seen, she said she's willing to take a test. Now, which one is it? And who the hell's taking 3 tests? Either I pass or I fail. I'm not going to keep taking no tests. I'm not going to keep taking. If they got everything they need and she didn't do it, why does she need to take a test? If the medical examiners are saying, and this is the crazy part, Callie, listen to this. Pretty trucker. He jumped out. Now she's saying he jumped out. After seeing her respond to somebody in the messages that he asked me to stop the car, so I stopped and I let his ass out. Don't forget it was in all caps, pretty trucker. Now she's sticking with, yeah, he jumped out the truck. No, I'm not going. See, once you say one thing, you got to stick to that. And don't forget the homeless person even said he was staggering getting out of the car. The homeless person didn't say Tyrone jumped out of that car. And why is she taking 3 tests? That's what the mama said. I got to question the mama. I'm sorry for your loss of your 3 sons. But I'm getting like the Davises. I need answers. And it's crazy how this girl got to come and say, yeah, mama, he jumped out the car. And yeah. Man, you better not trust Lulu, baby. Lulu lying.
An update. So at this point, all we had to go on was what Tyrone's father side of the family was saying, that they do believe it was suspicious. However, detectives have spoken out, and it seems that they are somewhat supporting what the girlfriend's saying that it was unfortunate, but they do not believe that his cause of death was suspicious. What are you guys' thoughts about this? Listen to this.
Part about his death is the unknown. They say they don't believe he jumped out of a moving car. Gainesville police officers say on December 27th, officers came to the area of Southwest Archer Road and I-75 after receiving reports of an injured person. Detectives say their initial investigation determined Davis.
They said they don't think he jumped out of the car. So what was she talking about then? So then what is Lulu talking about, y'all? The newswoman just said the police don't think he jumped out of a car, but that's what she said. That's what y'all going off of. That's how he got the injuries. After she done told him, she let him out of the car and left him on the side of the road somewhere that they 4 hours away from home that they don't know about. Miss Sheik said, why would she leave him? What happened to the quote unquote make him want to jump the hell out of a moving car in another state? I smell BS. Come on, CC said, what's the evidence? And that's what I want to know, CC. What's the evidence? What is the evidence supporting this? So if y'all don't think he is, so y'all telling us it ain't suspicious that he got out of a car. She stopped and let him out like she initially said she did, and he got blunt force trauma. His skull is fractured like this. And that's not suspicious? Man, say to the Davis family, please don't give up on this. Keep going, keep pushing it. She said, but they have a lot of evidence. Keep pushing this. I would. It's still too many conflicting stories, and we all know one thing about the police. And I'm not saying all police departments, but a lot of them don't want to investigate. They want to sum it up. Like I said, if it wasn't for Trey Reed's recently, because I would get a second autopsy. Because answer me this, CC. He ain't got no other injuries. He ain't got no scrapes, no bruises. He just got a head injury. Please explain that to me. How you get out of a moving vehicle, you jump out. Now she's saying he jumped out. Where's the other injuries? There's no scrapes. She said they're not. Natasha's actually my friend. I talked to Miss Natasha CC, actually. I wanted to get her on the show. She was on her way to her brother, to Mr. Tyrone, and stuff like that. And I was doing a show that night. So I didn't get to finish talking to her. He jumped out with the Papa John. Come on, Latasha. It's too late for a second autopsy. It is, CC. CC, can you come up? If you can't understand, but I'm dropping a StreamYard link in the chat. And you just tap on it, it'll bring you up. Hey, Miss Beak, what's going on? Star Pink said justice is gonna be served, and she ain't sleeping. You can bet that I won't be surprised if she confesses. Right, bro. Come on, Alma. Elbows ain't scraped up, nothing. Hell, we done had worse injuries falling off a bike. Scrapes, bruises, wrist probably broke, arm broke, shit on skates. Hey, y'all, sorry I'm driving at a light. It's bad out here in Cleveland with the snow. Y'all be safe. Be safe, Corey Boo. Be safe. Just watch until you get to where you going, sis. So you won't, you know what I'm saying? So you can be okay. Let me run that back to y'all for the what the she said the police don't think damn, did I take it back too far? I think it's right here.
Detectives have spoken out, and it seems that they are somewhat supporting what the girlfriend's saying that it was unfortunate, but believe that his cause of death was. What are you guys' thoughts about this? Listen to this.
Part about his death is the unknown. They say they don't believe he jumped out of a moving car.
Don't believe.
So police officers say on December 27th, officers came to the area of Southwest Archer Road and I-75 after receiving reports of an injured person. Detectives say they're...
Hello?
Can you hear me, CC? How
yes,
you doing?
I can hear you. I'm fine.
Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you feeling about all of this, CC?
Okay, you want my personal opinion? I'm not gonna tell you different.
Yeah.
No more different than what I told my friend. I think she knows something about it, and I think it was a setup. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe her twin brother did it because
Mm.
mommy they live in Orlando. Orlando is what an hour away on the um bridge of Tampa. So that's how I'm gonna put it.
And 1 minute she's saying he jumped out of the
She
car.
told several different stories. If you talk to Natasha, I'm quite sure Natasha told you that she told several different stories to their family.
I called Natasha. I got she finally sent me her number and stuff, and we talked briefly. She was on her way to Mr. Tyrone, the father,
The
and
father.
I was on live doing the show, so I didn't get a chance to talk to her. And then the next time I did talk to her, she was at work and stuff like that, so I didn't really get to
Yeah.
converse with her.
Oh
Um,
well yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. She told
so
several different lies.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And this is my thing, CC. Where's the other
Mhm.
injury?
It's not none.
How? How's that possible?
Well, of course, well, they was there. It's no abrasions to his body. It's no scratches, no anything. It's nothing else but blunt trauma to the head.
Mm,
And according to the what is it, the homeless guy, by the time he looked over, he seen him collapse, get
mm,
out the truck and collapse, not jump.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And that's what he said. He said he seen him in the news article I read. They said the homeless person said he was staggering when he was getting out of the
He was
car.
staggered exactly.
So I said,
Now
how can he
what?
stagger getting out of the car if he wasn't hit inside the car?
Now whatever happened in that truck, I don't. I don't know. She probably could have hit him, in the head with something. It probably could be her, but me, I'm just saying that, do a woman really have that much strength?
Mm, go on, CC. What I said. That's what I said.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna change the way how I feel that I believe her twin brother had something to do with it.
CC, what's
Now,
your feelings about the mother side? Um,
you
so
know,
team blue. Um,
I'm gonna say like this, and I'm a mother of three, two boys and one girl, and I'm gonna tell you my honestly feeling. I don't know her relationship with Lou. I don't know Lou and I don't know the mother. And I don't know their relationship. You understand? So I don't know if she's in denial or she can be playing the enemy close until everything come back.
mm, mm. That's a good one, CC. I didn't think about it like that. I didn't
Exactly.
think of it like that. They said that in an article I read, they said Lulu said she's willing to take a test,
Lie
but they
detector says, yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I heard that. My friend didn't tell me nothing about that. So, and the father is in contact with the detective. So, down here in Florida for murders, there's they don't take lie detector tests. They gather up the evidence. Like, let's keep it real. Call a spade a spade. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that one. And why take, if you took three, according to the minister,
Mm-hmm.
if you took three, why would you take three if you gonna
Come
if you ain't passed the first one? Why would I take three? Make that
on.
make
Come
sense.
on. Come on, CC, come through. That's what I said, CC. I said, I'm not taking three tests. If
Me
I say I
neither.
am something and I'm getting that one test in, that's what you getting out of me. Why would I take three tests?
She ain't even take one, let alone
Mm,
take three.
mm.
So I don't believe that. Florida don't do all that.
And then for her to go and say he was hit by another car. They never said he was
No,
hit.
he wasn't hit by a car. If you have a name on Facebook, I can send you everything I have. The couple that found him, they Gainesville have like on Facebook, Gainesville word of mouth. Like you can join their group. And the lady that found him that performed CPR, she say something totally different. I can
Mm.
send it all to you if you have a Facebook or
Yeah,
anything.
I do. Let me put it in
Uh,
the chat. Uh, CC.
and I can send everything and you can see. And then on top of it, when Lulu was at FAMU, one of her ex-boyfriend friends seen all of this going on social media. And he said in a comment, mentioned somebody in the comment. And I'm gonna read to you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, CC.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna read to you his post, what he said. Um his name is his name is Robert Payne on Facebook. His name is Robert Payne on Facebook, right?
Hmm.
He say that girl is from Orlando. He say that girl is from Orlando and trifling. Her ex boyfriend, turn the light on. Her ex boyfriend, I'll never forget this tramp from FAMU in college days. I hate this happened to him, meaning he hate this happened to
Dro.
um Dro.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And he said this trifling. Mm.
yeah.
Ooh, child. CC, this is my thing about the situation. How could you? It's you know how you try to come up with your story because you know you left them for a reason, and
Yeah.
it's just awful coincidental. How could you give a statement when you wasn't there? You left them.
No, I'm gonna tell you what now. I'm gonna
I'm
tell you
just saying
what
for what she said. You left them. How could you say anything? What do you know?
I'm finna tell you that one. Okay. Like I say, Gainesville word of mouth. It's under the post of what's going on the intersection of South Archer Road and I-75 South. So the lady that saved him, she said, I was the one that pulled over. When I saw him laying on the road, he was breathing and had a pulse. At the time, and when the ambulance took him away, the girlfriend mentioned that they was arguing. Then somebody asked her, she say, did you speak to his family? That's a valuable piece of information. She say, private message me. Then she say, how do I do that? What's the name? And then she said, no, I haven't. I haven't spoken to anyone. No one have reached out to me. I gave the police my information at the scene and they told her to inbox the niece, Natalie Davis.
Mm. So so she was on the scene. How did he go to the hospital as a John Doe, Miss CC?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She didn't speak to the ambulance because listen to what this lady's saying. She didn't speak to the ambulance, so I don't know. Tasha them said he didn't have anything on him, so that's
Mm.
apparently what happened. But listen to what I just read you. What this lady said. She said after the ambulance pulled him away, the girlfriend mentioned that they was arguing. You understand? Now,
Mm.
she stood right there. She seen it. Why did she talk to the ambulance? Why did she talk to the police? Why
Let's
she
go.
was right there?
Let's go. Mm-hmm. Mm.
So,
That's
that's just something that I would never understand.
that's
She got a
interesting.
lot of loopholes in her story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what I could tell from videos and pictures that he was so in love with her, and you could see the
Mhm.
distance that she had with him. You could tell that it
Look,
wasn't
yeah.
reciprocated. Like
No, it
like
was.
you know what I'm saying.
I,
I
I
can
can
have love for you, but that doesn't mean I'm in love with you.
exactly. I'm there for what you can do for me, benefit off of you.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And I told my
Mm-hmm.
friend that too. I don't think she loved him like he loved her.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
his friend actually did a live the other day, but somebody must have told him to take it down, and he took it down. But he was speaking facts, and he was hurt, and he was like telling them women's like he did a post as well, and he did a post. Wait, get her Facebook name in that chat for me. Uh,
I'm gonna post it up
So
on the screen so they can get it. Can you see the comment on the screen,
yeah,
Miss
I can
CC?
see it. I can see it. Okay, I got it. But somebody told him to take it down, but he was hurt. And real homeboys, you understand where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
If the girlfriend done took their friend away from them, he said all of this. He say he snapped at the girls that's going hard, the people going hard for Lulu. He said, y'all HOEs don't know Lulu
Mm,
and her like mental state. And how
mm,
Drew was never that type of nigga that would hit her. And she will bop him in the mouth real fast.
mm,
And he say, so tell me what happened, Lulu. Tell everybody instead of all these lies. He said, because the way how I feel, you took one of mine, so I'm gonna take three of yours. Real niggas out here doing that. They don't care nothing. I don't care nothing about no police, no nothing. I'm ready to do that. And for y'all
mm,
females that's talking, see, I'm the type of nigga, I want your baby daddy because I don't fight niggas. But y'all keep talking because real niggas out here hurting. And you keep talking, I wait till you drop your kids to school and I throw a bomb in your car.
mm,
So he was hurting. And he said a lot of stuff. And he said that him and Joe bonded in elementary school because they was raised by their father parent. The granddaddy was the first one they bought drove that vert, the Pontiac. The auntie was the one that put the Jaguar in her name. So, his homeboys is hurting and they been around and they know Drew, know Lulu, and know her mental state. And like he said, him and Joe had real deep conversations. So,
mm, mm.
after he kept it up for a minute, for a while, somebody told him to take it down.
Passion said, "I seen his friend." One of the comments in this, one of my sisters said, "I seen
She
his friend's Facebook post. He truly loved his friend." They
no,
said, "Lulu,
did she see the video?
did you see the video, Passion?" And
He
Nuki
had a
said,
video as well. Go ahead.
"I wonder if somebody caught that because a lot of people catch recordings
No,
quick."
well, I just know only one other YouTuber screen recorded, but I don't. A lot of people was on his live when he was on there. Yes, including the family. They was on there. So, but I don't know who all screen recorded it. But he
Okay.
he erased it. Did she already have had DMV? Yeah, yeah. She used to jump on him previously. Especially one occasion when they was on a vacation in Miami at the Ritz Carlton. So yeah, she did.
And somebody came in here and told us about that, the Ritz Carlton, and said
Yeah,
one of the aunties had to go bail her out. And that right
yeah,
there speaks volumes, CC, because if you go to
yeah.
jail for domestic violence, he has to have something visible for them to lock her up versus you guys go separate ways. You know, usually when it's a DV, you go that way. You got somewhere you can go tonight? Okay, we're gonna need you to get over there. But if it's bruises, visible scratches or something, the aggressor is going to jail.
Yeah, going to jail. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Passion said somebody did get the video. She said the video was showed on another channel. Okay, Passion, let me know on the back end who showed it, or you can put it in here. It doesn't matter. Time Walk, what to do, sister. Hey, Will Illy, bruh, I see you. Somebody else said they seen the video too.
Village showed it. Miss Gigi.
Okay. Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome. I like Criminal Villain. I've been watching a lot of her stuff.
Yeah. She
Um,
screen recorded it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go catch Criminal Villain. I like Criminal Villain. I actually just subscribed to her the other night. I think she was covering. I don't know if it was Romika or somebody she was covering.
Yeah, she's recovering. She covering
Okay,
both of them.
yeah, I seen. Then I seen her covering DRO and Lulu, and I meant to catch it or whatever. So shout out, y'all drop Criminal Villains.
If you go and watch her video after you get off live or whatever, you will see it. Or I don't know.
I
Yeah,
want her
after
link
you,
drop so they can go subscribe to, so they can catch videos. Cause in
yeah,
case
it's on there. It
any
was
other
on. She played the first part of it, and then she's gonna play the second part tonight.
okay, I'll make sure I tune in to catch that. Miss CC, what do you? The police is saying he didn't jump out, which that's one of the stories that she said
But they
he
have a
jumped
lot of
out.
evidence. But they
Okay,
have a lot of evidence. That's you know, how is it not suspicious? But you got a lot of evidence. What evidence do you have? You know what? I don't know because I don't know. That's how police play mind games. I don't know. Until they finish the investigation, till the full autopsy come back. Because my cousin is a retired police officer, and I asked him that, and he say normally when they say stuff like that, it's not to scare the suspect off.
absolutely. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Miss CC, did they know? Did the family know about her mental illness? Because Tootie said,
Yes,
"I wish he didn't have her mental illness from his family."
yes. Tasha spoke about it on her page before and the
Okay.
video. Yeah, they know. And that's why I said if it was an accident, they got into a fight, they was arguing at the cabin, and you continue until y'all got to the hotel, to the pizza place, and they already know your mental state. So if accidents happen, look, why
Right.
did you leave? Just you should have stayed there and called that family. Whatever happened, I don't think if she would have stayed there and did those steps that I said, I don't think they would have been too mad at her.
I don't think so neither. Because it
Right.
doesn't come off as you guilty. It comes off something happened,
Right. Then
but
you
it doesn't
take
come off as bad as it looks now, for sure.
and th- and then you take the money out of his account with him and his auntie. That's crazy.
Mhm. And can I say this about mental illness? When somebody's mentally ill, Passion said the aunt knew about the domestic violence. She said, Tootie said mental illness and drinking and not taking medication is a recipe
It
for
don't matter.
disaster.
Yeah, it is.
It do.
It is.
It is.
It is.
And don't nobody know the strength of somebody with mental illness and you black out and you can be man say,
Oh, I know. I had
oh,
a
Miss
cousin.
CC.
God bless the dead. My cousin was bipolar and schizophrenia at the same time. And when she have an episode, she's strong. She say the demons go to talking to her, all of that. And we watch her until she died, before she passed. It was crazy. So
And you
I know
right,
how it is.
CC. Yeah, the strength of somebody, you know what I'm saying, and you don't know how. Y'all ever got so angry that you had strength that you didn't know you had?
Yeah.
You
And
know what
they
I'm saying?
like
Like,
that when they
Miss
have
CC.
yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't, yeah, you right. You done got strength that you don't know you had before. Right. Yeah, that's true.
You get so
But
angry if
when,
you get so
yeah.
mad and stuff, and you really, and you know
Mhm.
how you want to fight somebody, and you so mad, and you ain't never got that mad, you crying, yo. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even thinking of her. Nothing's up her. Nothing nobody around you is saying you so hot, you
Mhm.
so mad. You know what I'm saying? You can feel your blood boiling, your body's hot now. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody
Yeah.
tell me what kind of strength this girl had without knowing her personally and dealing with mental illness and like they said, drinking and other things. It is disaster. I agree
Yeah.
100%. Um,
Yes.
it starts
Yeah.
with what she does.
How to control yourself is take your medication.
Mm, 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 mm. What do you think, Miss CC, the outcome is gonna be?
You know, I don't want to speak it in existing,
Mm-hmm.
but a lot of people that got in contact with Natasha, Natasha them not letting up. But a lot of people that live in Gainesville had done, got in contact with her and told her a lot. If you're not white or the college students, they don't care about black people there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Cause
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
say this.
really don't want this case to go unsolved. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
As a cold
I
case.
agree. I agree, Miss CC, 100%. I appreciate you for just coming up and giving your thoughts on the situation. If you're a part of Natasha, you're a part of the family. Prayers to you and Tyrone Davis Jr.'s family. This is so sad, and it's crazy how they're just. So what's the conclusion? The police say, "Hey, we don't think he jumped out of the car. We just don't think nothing suspicious about this." So nothing suspicious about a young lady that's not from here leaving her man on the side of a road and just driving the fuck off into the sunset, and he ends up unalived
Mm. But see,
with a
like I
big
said,
head. Like, come on.
that news article, that news clip, it really told me. You understand where I'm coming from? Because you saying you're not calling his death suspicious, but y'all have a lot of evidence. What evidence do you have? Because I know, and everybody else should know, when you jump out of a car, you falling out the car, you're not going head back, you going forward.
Yes.
So I don't understand that. And that's true, because actually today my son took me to the store. Me and my friend took me to the store, and when I was getting out the passenger door, right, and he didn't like fully stop the car, and I say, "Hold up, Rashad," and I was slipping forward until I caught myself and got on the car, held onto the car, and he put it in park. But he didn't realize like if the car was still rolling uh, as I was trying to get out.
Mm.
I told him to stop, and he did, but then he was like still rolling the car. You seen that when that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
lady, you seen that when it happened today? Yeah, today. Yeah,
I've I've seen that happen before.
yeah. So you're not falling backwards; you falling forward. And
Absolutely.
that actually just happened to me today with my son and my friend.
The Lisa said, Miss CC, she said, Dro's sister said his ID was in his paperwork, but he went in as a John Doe. I'm not getting this.
Thank you.
Mm,
Not listen to that.
mm,
You know what? I don't know that side of the family, and I'm not here to bash them. So
mm,
I don't know why they won't come together on terms. But if you look at Tasha Poe, Tasha clearly stated out they hang with that Lulu. So they friends with Lulu. They believing in Lulu. But you believing in Lulu because Rena, the mother's brother, said on one of his posts, he said that Nobody knows what Lulu told his sister. And if she's okay with it, what can we do? And that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Come back, Miss CC. I'm gonna drop the link again. That's interesting what Mrs. CC just said. That was a good question, Lisa, because I didn't think about that one. Like I said, it's so many. I said it's still so many questions. That's the title. It's still so many questions. Tyrone Homeboy spoke out. I said he always made excuses for her in episodes. Yep, Tootie. That's what Miss CC definitely just said that. Hey, Lily Jean, I see you over on that good Twitchy Twitch. Thank you. She said I meant to say, Joe. Thank you, Miss Sharon. I appreciate you. Nice to see you. Happy Thursday. Yeah, Tootie. That's what she was. Miss CC was saying that the homeboy was talking about how would just haul off and hit Dro in his mouth and stuff like that. And she seemed, now that you said, she seemed like she was, and the cabin people said she was the aggressor. She was the aggressor in Miami. She went to jail. That's why I keep telling everybody, to go to jail with domestic violence, I can argue with Shank Rock all day. Once the police get her, I can either go to jail for resisting arrest, disturbing the peace, or they see visible marks on me or Shank Rock showing that we've touched each other physically. Hey, Miss
Okay.
CC.
Yeah, somebody was calling my phone and and it dropped me off.
Tootie Scott was talking about the video you seen. You said Dro's homeboy did. She said that Dro's friend, also said that Dro would make excuses
For
for
her.
her behavior. Yes.
Mm, yep. And like something pertaining to tell her she seen the video. She said like will
I don't have to see him.
lay her down on water or something like that.
Mm,
Like if she laying down, he'll walk on, I don't know, some way he put it. I can't say how he put it. She seen it. She seen what he said. Yeah. Like he just loved her that much.
you could
And
tell.
love cost him his life.
Damn. This is, you can tell, like I said, it took me to see that picture of them in that black. And when he picked her up and twirled her around, and you could see how he was looking at
Mhm.
her like she was the prettiest thing. She was the only thing in that room. Regardless who was in that room with them, he was on her. He was focused strictly on Lulu.
On her.
She's barely talking to the people around them.
Honey, I would kill for a man that loved me like that.
Come
You
on,
just
CC.
don't
Come on.
know. You just don't know how many, and I'm 51. So come on now, girl, please. You just don't know how many women's would kill for that, girl.
I agree, raw truth and uncut. You could tell she said he would lay down in a puddle just to let her walk on him. Come
Okay,
on,
that's what he said. That's what the friend said. He would lay down in a puddle just to let her walk on it. That's
raw
what he
truth and
said.
uncut. I said my boyfriend ain't even lifting my big ass up to go. You know what I'm saying? He'll guide
Okay.
me, but they said he was putting her on his back and carrying her around. So that's what I want to say. CC, her foot's broke. Somebody said this in the chat. They said, how was she driving?
Um, you know, if you go on her page, you'll see how she switch up. One minute she got the boot on. Her ankle probably got broken, fractured prior long a while back, and I think it was still healing. But if you go on her page, one minute she got on a boot, next minute she got on heels.
Mm.
Pay attention.
And I was trying to find that in the video. I was like, because they
No,
didn't
you have to
show
go
it
go
in that
on her
YouTube
go
video.
on her page on her IG,
Mhm.
and you'll see what I'm talking about.
And I kept saying, do y'all see that boot? You know what I'm saying? When they were showing what he was doing for her at the cabin,
Yeah,
I was like, make sure, try to see if we could find that boot on her foot. You know what I'm saying? Because she wasn't moving around like she had a boot. That's all I'm going to say.
but listen, I just realized this, right? Um, on his videos on his Instagram, and if you go on it, I think it's the one that he was talking to the white lady. And listen to that conversation good. The white lady asked him, "Was she's did she arrive yet? Was she's here yet?" He said, "No, she haven't made it yet." Now that says to me they drove two different cars.
Mm. You know what? She did say that. Yes, she did. I'm gonna go back and get that, and I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna watch that a couple of.
So
Yes,
my thing is that, well, I told, like I say, I told my friend my opinion and how I feel. Maybe that brother drove her up there. He had to feel comfortable with somebody else in that vehicle.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Dang, Miss CC, that's a good catch. She did say that though. She did. Yes, she
So the
did.
brother
Yes, she
drove
did.
her down there because she was coming from Orlando and he was coming from Broward. So the brother, trust me, he had the. Now, I ain't going to be comfortable with somebody I don't know. I'm going to be comfortable with somebody I know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And Miss CC, that's what I said. I said I want to see. I wonder if Papa John's got a camera. If
Yes,
they
yeah,
ever
yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah, yes, it is. Somebody, it been floating around. The picture been floating around social media, and he was fine. He was fine. He was fine. I'm gonna send it to you. It's
Mm-hmm.
floating around on social media. He was fine. He was fine at the. He was fine at the hotel. So, but yeah, it's
Somebody
gonna,
said,
yeah,
"Great point, Miss CC." She said, "Tootie said he also said something about she was on punishment."
yeah. He did say that, but I can't say why. I never asked my friend that.
Yeah. Hey, beauty. Hey, it's just Jay Show. Welcome, sisters. Happy Thursday. Dang, Miss CC. Now you got you done got me ready to go look at this video a couple of times, and with that, cause she did say that. I never see his little things. You gotta. That's why I said we gotta listen and for everything. She said, did they ever find out who hit? Nah, he wasn't never hit with a car. Just Jay.
He was never hit with a car.
See what I'm saying, Jay? Jay said, did they ever find out who hit him with a car? She, but Miss Parker, you remember one told you he showed me to the hotel room. Yeah, do you know what hotel it was, CC, that they stayed at?
Mm-mm. No, I didn't ask my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my friend know that detail because again, Lulu has been telling them lies. Well, yeah, they know because they seen the footage from the detective. Detective told them. So yeah, they know, but I never asked her.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just certain things I'm gonna let her talk to me, but things that I wanted that's on my mind and I'm gonna that done brought what I'm saying, that I done paid
Yeah.
attention to, I'm gonna
Mhm.
ask my friend. So I let her open up to me, but I'm gonna ask her because my friend needs help. They need
Yeah.
help. They
They
hurting.
do.
My friend, and only thing I don't like about all of this is because the mom, what deep down, what if my facts is true? You understand? And the mom is believing her. My son, no woman couldn't come to me and tell me different stories. My son, you alive, and my son in a body bag. No, sister girl, come and
Mm-mm.
talk to me. I'm gonna make her feel just that good. Leave from Orlando and come to talk to me, and then I'm gonna wear her behind out. Me and my daughter. Trust and
Okay.
believe me. If she can't
Oh,
give me
Andre.
the answers that I need to know, so I don't understand that. But his mom, what if it do come out, panned out that this girl had something to do with this? You understand where I'm coming from? How's she gonna feel by trusting her?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then
And
y'all, you know what I'm
CC,
saying? Then y'all
they
trying to
said,
make it on that side, y'all trying to make it like everything Tasha and her family is saying. See, the daddy is not gonna talk. Tasha is the voice of that family.
mm-hmm.
Tyrone's not gonna talk. You understand? Like that. But I'm glad he did yesterday. Did his video and proved to everybody his son died on the 29th. But so Tasha is the voice. Let me tell you about a little about that family. That family, all them brothers and sisters growing up. I went to middle, elementary, and high with Natasha. Growing up, let me tell you something. Their father that passed away, his kids never wanted for nothing. They was raised up with a lot of stuff. Tasha them got a lot of stuff. Tasha and her sisters them, they already built. They don't need this. What family don't open up the social media to get help? Look at Shaquilla Robinson, how her mother opened up the social media because she went on a vacation with her friends and what? She died. They killed her.
Yep.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yep.
So
Yep.
my friends and her sisters, them, they don't, they not messy. They're not doing this for clout. And people need to stop it. And I don't understand why Rena daughter is saying that her and her posse. I don't understand that trying to make them like they lying. No, they're not. Not everything they saying is true. They not
It is.
lying. And not
Mhm.
one time Tasha or her sisters or that family bash the mother side of the family.
They
They
have
all
it.
just they all just need to get together and come together because this is sad. And just like Tasha them going up there to Gainesville, I don't know why that mama won't go. Because if it was about my child and I really want justice, I'd be on that road.
You already know. You already know. That's what's looking crazy. To me, Miss CC, it just looks crazy.
But
Somebody asked me to ask you, Miss CC, did they have cameras on that road?
yes, if I think if you go on Natasha page, Natasha shared a post with a girl on there. And she sound like a dude, and she was the one that put the teddy bear and the candle under the overpath where he died at, and then her and her kids went up there and started holding up sign protesting. If you go on that video on her video, you will see she pointing to the light right above the overpass, and they have those cameras up there at every
Mm,
light, at every light. So yes,
mm,
they had cameras. That's why I say I don't know what evidence the police have because I'm quite sure they pulled those cameras.
mm. They said that lady that was speaking crazy from the mom's side is not his real aunt.
No, she's not. She's just a friend. She's not his aunt. And I don't like what she said. And if the mother really didn't know that that girl was Lulu was beating on her son, I don't think Nikki should have said all that foul stuff that she said.
That's what they saying. They said she talked real bad. That's what just Jay said.
She
Said she was
did.
talking
Ain't nobody
crazy.
finna talk about my child, whether how he live on this earth. If you ain't know, you know. Oh, I ain't know, but I ain't finna allow you to go on social media and talk about my child because we
You
gonna have a
sure ain't.
problem.
You sure ain't. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. Ain't nobody saying nothing bad about mine. I seen you come
Yeah.
into one. Hey, they said the cameras from Papa John's to see if there were any other vehicles around, or if anyone else hopped in that car. Lulu had to be communicating with that person,
With
and they probably
somebody.
them. Yes, I agree.
Exactly. I believe
I
that.
agree 100%.
I believe she would
Mm.
communicate with her brother.
Yep.
That's my belief. But I done got my friend into the right direction. Her mind is flowing. It's going. She thinking all type of ways. So, but she's gonna. My cousin, that's a retired 33-year police officer from Miami Dade as a sergeant, and he have his own private investigating. So I done got my friend into the right direction.
Thank you, Cece, for that. Tootie Scott said someone did a reading. She said the reading also said she was messing with an undercover agent in hotel rooms or something about that. Can you, Tootie, say that over for me, if you don't mind? Passion said I googled the area. There should be many cameras on that very
On
busy
that busy
road.
road, yeah.
She said the alleged aunt from the mama side said she made him sound like he was aggressive
No,
toward
he wasn't.
Lulu. That's crazy. Now they just saying how they saying the woman
Yeah, she
Nikki
did say
talked.
that.
Um, Time Warp said there's plenty of cameras. 'Cause, um, Time Warp said there's plenty of cameras. 'Cause, um, Time Warp said there's plenty of cameras. 'Cause, um, Time Warp said there's plenty of cameras. Time Warp said there's plenty of cameras. That's what we're working on, Wardrick. The family's working on getting justice. They said was the mom an active parent? I know they said that they had a great relationship, but that doesn't mean she was always involved. Can you clarify some of that for us, CC?
He was raised up with the Davis family, but I can't say that she was. I'm quite sure she was active because Dro loved his mother as well, and the way how he showered her with gift and love. So I can't say that because I don't know his mom like that. But he was raised by the Davis, but he were with, spent time and there with the mom. So you can't see that. Yeah. So I'm not gonna bash her and say that,
And let me
you
tell y'all something about abusers. Why the woman came and made him like he abused Lulu. Abusers don't love on you in
They
public or nothing. They don't
uh-uh.
shower you or
Mm-mm,
nothing. You get what I'm saying? How he showered her, man. That man wasn't beating that girl. You can
mm-mm.
tell.
You could you
Tell how
I'm
he
gonna I'm gonna
showered
I'm
her.
gonna
You can
answer
see the
your
smile on his
I'm gonna
face.
answer
You
your chat. You can tell who went to jail. She did, right? For beating on him.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because you heard what Tasha say. You should have what Etta and took that domestic violence charge. He's not like that. My friend Kim that's sitting in your house, you know her because she the one who told me to subscribe to your channel. She knows him ever since he was a little boy. He's not like that. And she can confirm that. Kim, type it in the chat.
Kim down there. I know Miss Kim.
Yeah, she knows Joe ever since he was a little boy.
That's what
She
she said.
knows.
She said
Yeah.
he grew up with her children and stuff, and
Yeah.
she came in here expressing everything about how hard it was. Damn TV said it's stuff happening behind the scenes going on y'all don't know about. That girl is about to go to jail.
Yeah. But I feel like I say, Tasha them already knew her history with her beating on her their nephew.
Thank you,
And
Miss.
she suffered mental illness issues. So they already knew that. Whatever if y'all had a bad argument and you snap and you hit him, you understand where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
And you would
Mm-hmm.
have told them and stayed there with their nephew, called them immediately, and go to the hospital with him for they can get up there soon as possible, not 24 hours later. So I felt like they would have took it differently. They would have understands accident happened, especially when she's in a rage in her episode. You understand?
Absolutely.
You can't
Absolutely.
fault her. If she would have did everything I said, that family would have understood. It would have hurt, but they would have understood.
Mm. Star Pink has been saying that since I've started covering Dro's story, she's saying that it is other people involved that she's seen it. She asked me, I don't know if she's a spiritual reader. I don't know what Star is exactly. If she's a medium, she asked me about the hotel doors. Was it gray, a dark gray, or something for the doors? She said she sees the hotel and a couple of guys and stuff. And I'm gonna ask you this, Miss CC. Do you think that 24 hours was a timeline so everybody, so
Can get away.
disappeared? Absolutely,
Everybody can get away. She had a 24-hour window.
absolutely. Hey, Shalana, absolutely. That's what I said too. Um, Damn TV said stuff is coming out about that girl from everywhere. Yeah, that's what we hearing. Damn TV. That's
Okay.
what we hearing. That stuff is coming out about her. Everything that glitters ain't gold, Miss CC. I don't understand why people say think that. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we can go out as couples and take pictures. That don't mean shit ain't happening in this house.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, you going to that one? No, no. I gotta go across the street. What did you say?
I was saying how we can take 1,000 pictures and smile, and people think, oh, they're a lovely couple. They always dress up. They go places? Does that mean what's happening in here is the same as what we're portraying to be in pictures, smiling and things like that, you know? So, with Dro, I just seen it. You can look at pictures and just tell. You can look at
But
videos, you know,
right,
and
but
see.
you can tell he loved it her, right? But you can't
Mm-hmm.
tell she was into him like that. But hey, and he was an influencer and stuff like that. But hey, social media is just a cover up, just a front.
Mm-hmm. She said, it seems like to me she doesn't want to take accountability for her part in his demise.
Mm-mm.
Star said, I'm gifted. I had this gift since I was 5 years old. Okay, welcome, Star, again. Thank you for that. She said, the reader said that she was having an affair and a secret abortion from a male undercover agent. He saw it in her phone because the man she was having an affair with kept calling on the trip. And Star Pink has kept saying something about another man that she was messing with. Star Pink, since I've been covering the Dro case, that's crazy that you said it to me because Star Pink told me she was messing around and
Now that says a lot. If a medium say that, that's like spiritual, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. And if a medium said that, you better believe that happened. Now that agent, he got all type of resources to cover that up. That's why I put my friend in the right direction with my cousin because he's an ex-sergeant, retired for 33 years, and he have resources that he can get.
It makes sense, CC, that you
So
just put that
he
out. I never
if,
would
and
have
if that's true, it's murder. He have resources to cover get things buried.
Mm. It is sad, Samad. That's what I'm saying, Passion. She said she seemed to be forcing a smile in the cabin pictures. It was beauty. It was something about the cabin that is just like why
Click
he
on
like
this
you know how a man is treating like
first.
I would have been like, oh my god,
Click
like
on Facebook.
my reaction I'd have been crying in some more shit. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I would have been
But for her,
distraught,
she just seemed like
heartbreaking.
it just seemed like,
And
oh
then I
my
want you to
god.
go on. I really want you to go on Messy Sweet Spot because not last night, night before last. She posted again. Messy Sweet Spot say she posts every night on her Instagram at 10 o'clock, and Sweet Spot showing a post that she posts, and I think that she's antagonizing Natasha down.
What is she saying, CC?
You got to go on Messy Sweet Spot thing because I didn't screenshot it, but
Is
her
it YouTube
video is
or is
still
it
up there.
Instagram?
YouTube, her live she did last night about Dro.
Okay.
You have to go on it because I think the what she say the capture is Dro friend spoke out. It's right under it's
I
under
seen
that
that. I
video.
seen that video.
And
I
it
knew I
she's
should have
gonna
looked at
she's
that.
gonna play that first, that screenshot, and she's gonna let you know she come out every night at 10 o'clock. And you got to listen to see see the her post what she made. She's messy. She's messy. I don't trust her. That laugh she had is very telling. I don't trust her. She fake. She phony to me. And I don't trust her. You know what? I know Tasha done was upset, but I would have said, yeah, come to the funeral. That hoe would have got beat stumped. You hear me? I
Oh
don't
yeah.
care.
Oh
I'll
yeah.
take a battery charge. She
Mm-hmm.
would have got drugged. She would have got drugged.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said, yep, come to the front. And I would have drug her ass for filth. Oh, I know I
Yeah.
ain't supposed to be
I would
cussing
have
on your
too. I would have too.
on
I
your
definitely would have protected.
yeah. I'm sorry about cussing on your live, but yeah, I would have drugged
Girl, you
her.
fine, Miss CC. You fine.
Oh,
Um,
oh, that's
Somebody
just
said
something to
she
think
liked what
about.
he could do for her. They said,
Yeah,
why
she
didn't they
did.
post her so-called lie detector results?
Well, if you take it with the police, do the police give you one? No, the police don't give you that. No. She never took one. I don't know. Is your chat from Broward County, Florida?
It's a
It's
couple of
some
people I
people
think
ain't.
down there. I think Moore is from Florida, is down in Florida. I know that, and I don't know who else is from Florida. I think T Lady's in Florida, um, or whatever. I don't know exactly who else is from Florida
Yeah.
down there. Just Jay said
Police.
the fact that she didn't. Go ahead, Miss Cece. I'm sorry.
No, I was listening to what you said.
Okay, just Jay said the fact that she didn't drive alone should raise questions. But why would he take food with him? She said he didn't come off as petty. It's all just weird.
That's true. I don't know why she threw that food at him when he collapsed and got out her car. Whoever hit him in that back seat, she threw that food out and kept all his other belongings. Child,
Mm.
please, that's a lie. She threw. Nah, I don't believe that. She threw that food out with him. Why he gonna take peace and wings, not his wallet or anything? I don't care
Come
how
on,
bad you
Cece.
hurt. I'm
Come on,
gonna
that's
take
what
my
I said,
wallet.
Cece. I said you gonna take it.
My gun gonna already be on me at the same time. So, but she brought him a new gun for Christmas. So come on now, and my phone's gonna already be in my pocket. And
Child.
he had to have his phones in his wallet because he was. You see him in Papa John's by himself.
Come on. By himself. By himself. By himself. She
It's
said,
like a
just Jay
lot of
said,
lies. Them a lot of lies. I don't know why they going hard
okay.
for this girl. As a mother, I'm not going hard for a chick that my son came in a body bag.
Mm,
I don't know that. I don't know. That's just suspicious to me. But in the same token, y'all still saying y'all want justice. You talking to the one that can give you closure.
she just Jay said, is it true that her family moved?
She lives with her father in Orlando. Her and her brother live with her father in Orlando. Yes, I was told that. I was told that. Um, my aunt's girlfriend, I mean a friend girl, knows her boyfriend knows her father. They work together in Orlando, and he haven't been to work. The father haven't been to work, and he went stopped by the house, and no one is there. So yeah, you know, I can't confirm that, but my
Mm,
aunt knows
shut your mouth.
her neighbor. I knows the guy, and that's her boyfriend, and he said that. So I can't confirm it. Is it
Mm,
actually true? Because I don't know them people. So, but if it is,
mm-hmm,
and he haven't been, why would you leave your job? Why would you guys run from your house? The father and the
mm-hmm,
mother, her father and mother has been divorced. They're not together. Her mother resigns in New York. If you go on her page, you will see her and Dro went to New York when her grandmother had died in Brooklyn, New York, and you'll see.
mm.
But the father and the kids live with him in Orlando. So I can't confirm that, but that's what I was told.
Tootie was saying how she said I'm very spiritual and I believe it's true. She said, remember the police? They said the police came to the cabin.
No, that was not true.
What?
No, that wasn't true. No police was never called.
Wait a
The
minute,
next,
CC. Wait a minute.
I don't know where that comes from, but no police
Mm,
was never called at the cabin. I guess when they was arguing, the neighbors seen it, them white people seen it, and they called the owner. They walked over there to be nosy because we know people like that is nosy, and they said
mm,
to the cabin owner that the girl was the aggressor, and then the owner Tasha them that because Tasha's sister called the owner of the cabin. And he said, I'm not gonna talk to you over the phone. Come over here. I'll tell you what you need to know. Tell the police what they need to know. And the neighbors went over there to see what was going on. They didn't see him in sight. They seen her, and she was the aggressor. No police was never called. The next day they checked out, and the owner said as soon as they checked out, they took all their stuff because he re-rented the cabin to another couple. No police was called at the cabin.
But yet she said she had to leave the hospital because she had to go get their stuff from the cabin, correct?
That was a lie. Are you gonna believe her or are you gonna believe the owner of the cabin?
I'm gonna believe the owner. I'm gonna believe the
Mm.
owner. But I'm just saying one of the stories that she came up with is crazy. Like it could not be fact checked. Like it nobody would like Natasha and them. You can tell Natasha was gonna check it out. You can tell she was gonna be on her
Yeah,
team with it.
yeah,
So I don't know
yeah.
why she thought her lies was just gonna go
I don't
through
know.
and
I don't know. No, I'm answering one of the questions. I don't know Lulu. I don't know anything about her other than what my friend told me. You understand? I don't know if she Haitian. I don't know where her father is. I don't know where her mother is. I don't know none of that. I
and
don't know if she's
okay, so
Haitian.
criminal villains. Can y'all drop criminal villains YouTube channel please? She will be going live tonight. Um they said that
No,
she deleted Lulu deleted the IG post, but Criminal Villains has it screenshotted.
she
I
has it.
love people like
Yeah,
that to get the
yeah, she has it.
screenshots. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
she has it. Yeah, she has it. But she
They
does.
said,
Yeah,
"Where's
she
the
has it.
Papa John's video?" She said it's circulating around.
I'm gonna send it to you on your Facebook and Messenger.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That money being transferred was all I needed to declare. You heard me, beauty. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Mhm.
They said interesting, right? Fallen star turd is where I saw it. Okay, y'all. Samad, get that name right there for me, Fallen Star Church, so I can go listen to this and look it up, look into it. And what time is Criminal Villains going live tonight?
I don't know. She probably go live around 5, 4. Cause she have different. She got a lot of channels on YouTube, so she kind of do one story at one time for an hour, and then she go into other page and
Yeah,
stuff
she
like
goes
that. So
live. Yeah, she
right.
does. She
So
does.
you got to put the bell on to catch it. But she's gonna do DRO story on Criminal Village. She
Okay.
don't do his story
Yeah,
on the
she goes
Nessus
live.
East
She goes
side.
live a lot.
Yeah,
She covers a lot of stories. She
yeah,
definitely
and
shout
she have
out
a
to
lot
her.
of
She knows the
channels.
damn thing.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I don't know, but she is gonna go live on it. Normally,
Start.
but just turn on the bell and then you'll see when she's there. But she's
Oh yeah,
gonna
my
go live on it.
notifications is on.
Yeah, because she's gonna play part two of what the friend said. She played part one, and she chopped it up, and she played part half of it, for a hour, and then she's gonna continue the remaining today.
Miss Cece, they said, well, Miss Cece said she doesn't know Lulu Nim. They was asking, do you know if she's Haitian or anything? I think most people who hear someone fighting are going to be very interested in what's going on. I don't get these people like them. Is she referring specifically to the race? That sounds ridiculous. Um, well, the people, the woman from the cabin said that
Well,
they heard.
well, wait a minute. I'm not racist, and I didn't say that to be racist, but I'm talking about the white lady from the cabin that was already with him
Yeah,
in the video. She the one who came over there being nosy.
yeah, that's what she was saying, Miss Italy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She was saying that the white woman, she said, you know how they are, you know what I'm saying? Being nosy and stuff, want to know what's going on, get a little closer and
And
stuff.
if
And they,
anyone know, and like you said, you have a couple of people from Florida. Anybody
uh,
knows? Gainesville is racist. That's a racist town. A lot of rednecks up there.
I've heard stuff about Gainesville before. This is not my first time. Like the
Yeah.
racism, yes, because I couldn't believe it. I think because it's Florida, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but it's so many different ethnicities there. That's like, trust me, there's prejudice everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I
There
had
is.
heard stuff about Gainesville before.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very racist. That's a redneck town. I don't think I would have did that, especially up there in Gainesville. I don't think I would have did it.
hmm
But
Um, Miss CC, do you think that I know that they said that Dro's father said that he did have insurance, which is good. That means he had his ducks in a row. That let me know a lot more about DRO being on the right track. Like all black men, let me tell y'all something. Even as black women, we got to be on top of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got our ducks in a row for our kids. Our
But I'm gonna tell
whole
you, guess what? I'm gonna tell you like this. He was who he was raised by. What family he was raised by. You
mm-hmm.
got to listen to his friend on how he say him and Dro connected by both being raised by their father family. You understand where I'm coming from? That's
Mm-hmm.
not a family that plays. So of course he had his stuff in order. And
I
no,
said he
and
was raised wrong.
Lulu is not reaping no benefits off of Dro.
Good. She said, Miss Always Knitting said, I wonder can
That
someone
man
see
have kids. Like he have kids. His family gonna reap that. His children gonna reap that. His kids gonna reap his benefits. His baby mother. Sure not Lulu. They wasn't married.
They said, I wonder if that girl had any kind of root work on him. Something strange about her. Tiffany said she's from Florida. She said it's definitely racist.
Told you.
Um, she said, what part of Florida did they live in?
Broward County.
Yeah.
We
And this
we
happened in
down south.
Jackson.
We down south, close to you further north, and we down south, close to South Beach, Miami, Broward County, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, but
She said,
y'all
Tamara
further
said,
north.
oh,
Y'all north.
okay.
They
Okay.
North Florida. We South Florida. But yeah, Gainesville is racist. If you're not a college student and you ain't white, please. You know, it's like that down here too in certain areas in Broward County. But one thing about Broward County, BSO, our sheriff department, they don't care you white, black, Spanish, whatever. They gonna solve that case. They don't
Mm-hmm.
mess up. That first day, that girlfriend would have been in jail if she talked to the police with BSO.
Why does it speak volumes to you with her being from New York? She said, tell her to answer the text, Miss Parker, please. She said, answer your text, CC. Miss Kim said, answer your text.
Oh, okay, hold up.
Time Warp said, big facts close to Ocala. How you say that, Time Warp? Ocala?
Ocala, Ocala,
Ocala. She said, yes, they are. She said, close to there. Yes, they are racist.
yeah.
She said accidents happen, but buying pizza, then 15 minutes later jumping out of a moving car. Now, come on, Nuki. That's what I said. All of it is just it's one of the worst ever made up stories. Like, and that's how you know it is a racist. It's got to do something with racism, y'all, because the story to us, and we ain't all saying the same thing because CC saying it, because I'm sitting up on the panel saying it. That's a y'all thoughts. That's something y'all went and watched and said, wait a minute, hold up. She said, I'm looking to move to St. Peter, what, St. Pete?
St. Petersburg,
Yeah,
yeah,
Petersburg. That's
Florida.
why I thought it was St. Peter. She said St. Pete, but I was going to say, ain't it St. Petersburg? But I didn't know. Or around there. I love the Gulf. Is it racist in that area? She said, I've never experienced it, but I just be there for work at times. Is it prejudice down in the St. Petersburg area,
I don't
CC?
know. I never been to St. Pete, so I can't say that. But tell her to just start researching it. Trust me, you'll find you when you research things and find out about the area and stuff like that, you'll know whether they're racist or not. So just research.
Yeah, do your research, Miss Italy. Do your good. Do just like we do on these stories. Do your research, sis. She said. Tiffany said, "I'm in Tampa, Central Florida. Also lived in Miami." She said the South is extremely different atmosphere than the North. You barely see white
Yes, it
people.
is. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Miss Italy, Tiffany said St. Petersburg is not prejudiced, but you have racist people everywhere, which is
Is yeah,
bad.
exactly. Yeah.
But we talking about when we say racism, we coming to the
Like in the
racism of
area.
black solving black crimes. where it
Right.
matters, where it's looked into, like not them coming back now and going, yeah, there's nothing suspicious about this. How isn't it? It's suspicious to us. We ain't even got to talk
Exactly.
to Miss Natasha and them to know that the story alone is suspicious to us and making us say, wait, what?
It
But I
sounds
thought you said
crazy.
this. I thought you said that. You get what I'm saying, Miss CC? Miss CC,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much. I would love to have you back over here, Miss CC. You've been a joy. I love it.
Okay.
It's
Whenever
every
Kim gonna let me know when you go live, and
okay.
I'll just
Thank you.
come on because I did Tasha reached out on social media on Facebook, and I always told Tasha, I say I have a lot of I got about three different content creators that they good, and they research a lot of things and get down to, and they where it holds a lot of weight, and they gonna get the word out there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, do what you do. I asked her before I gave all, you know, the content creators all the information that I know. And that's how they've been doing majority of their lives and not getting it from social media with all the drama. No, I gave it to I gave it to them.
Miss CC, I want to go back and look at those videos. Can you come back tomorrow at 2?
Okay.
Okay, I would like to have you back. I want to look at the criminal villains video, the first one, and then
Okay.
I want to go look at that tarot reading, and I want to go look at the ones you were talking about with those messages. I really want to look at those for myself and go
With
check
the
out the.
messages, I'm gonna send it to you
Okay,
through
okay, great.
Facebook. Yeah.
Time
Okay,
Warp
so I
said
I got you.
she said, listen what she said. Hold on, Miss Cece, don't go nowhere. She said,
Okay.
Time Warp said it makes you think why she chose to vacation in Gainesville because they could care less for us.
Exactly. But I don't know if she really did it. I believe it was a surprise to her,
Right.
and I
Okay.
think he did it. But I said, but they from the north, so they know all about Gainesville and Orlando and Tampa and stuff like that. You understand? So I'm quite. He just didn't know it was racist up there, but I know she knew, and that was a perfect time for her to do it, get away with that
Mm-hmm.
crime.
Mm-hmm. It sounds about right. It sound. She said Tootie said I just went back to listen to a little bit to that Rita. She also said Lulu had a good friend that's a RN. She said it just gave me chills. Mm. I can't wait to.
I'm gonna tell you this. I never asked Tasha. I never asked Tasha this. I never asked Tasha what was her profession. I never asked Tasha. But like when people in the streets, they say she was a RN, but I can't confirm that because everybody's speaking and probably don't know what they're talking about, but I can't confirm that. That's something I can't confirm. But people out here down here in the streets, they say she was an RN. So, but I never asked Tasha what was her profession, but I will ask her.
Mm. Thank you so much, Cece. And Cece is gonna come back
Oh my
tomorrow.
God. People be calling.
What's wrong, Cece? And y'all, on y'all way out, hit that like button for me, okay? It's 165 people watching, but only 72 likes, 76 likes. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, not for me, but to keep these stories about people like Tyrone and other cases, just to keep it going in the algorithm. That's what it's about. The hitting that like button is not to get our channels going, it's to get these stories pushed out into the algorithm so people can know, because these stories need to be made it need to be awareness to these stories, to these families, for these people like DRO and the children's stories that we carry. I want you guys to continue to share these kind of lives out. If you have Facebook, if you have Instagram, share Tyrone's story out. It doesn't have to be my live. It could be us criminal villains live, whoever's live, share these stories out so they can keep being pushed out into the algorithm so more people can watch, because you don't never know who will speak out that knows Lulu and be like, dang, I know her. She used to be crazy. She used to be this. She used to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what brings people out, because they'll see the story and see her picture and say, hey, dang. Or they'll see Jerome and be like, dang, I remember him. He was a good dude. And that's what we're seeing more of. But for somebody to come from Dro's mama's side of the family and put him out there as if he's an abuser or something is crazy. Work, he didn't deserve that. She said, OMG, Tootie Scott, what is the name of the reader so we can look at the video? Tootie, can you put the name of the video down here one more time, please, sis? I'm about to hit the replay since I came in late. Thank you, Raw Truth and Uncut. Thank you so much for all your input. I seen everything you were saying. I appreciate that. She said her friend, police officer, worked at the gangs. Wait a minute. Always knitting. What? Because Tootie said, yeah, I was great ending, Miss CC. I figured you, because I heard you say something about a call or whatever. She got a phone call. Do you want her to come back? Yeah, I'm gonna end it, Miss CC, with that. I want me and you to pick up right here. She said, I want you to think about what Tootie Scott said, the reader said. Remember when you was up here, Miss CC? Tootie said the reader said that she was messing with alleged agent or something. And Always Knitting said her friend, police officer, worked at the Gainesville Police Department. Weird. Thank you, Passion. I appreciate that, sis. Thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you, my boo. She said, wait, did she really do a lie detector test? I haven't heard that. Yeah, they said, yeah, she's saying that the police friend, worked at the Gainesville Police Department. Thank you, Always Nin, for that. Because they remember the spiritual reader, Tootie Scott said the spiritual reader said she was messing with some kind of agent. CC said, what's the reading page? Tootie, can you please? Because I know it's way up there in the chat. She dropped it early. She said it earlier, who it was. But me and you was talking, Miss CC, at that time. She said, that means she's going to get off. She said, I told you, spirit don't lie. Tootie, give us the spiritual reader's name again so we can go watch it. Because now I'm interested. She said, I'll look her up to see if she was an RN or anything up in the medical field, and nothing shows up for her. That's interesting, Star Pink. This is crazy. Okay, y'all heard it is right here, everybody. Fallen Star Terror. Let me look it up. And that's on YouTube, right, Tootie? Oh, I got it right here, y'all. Let me subscribe. Let me drop the link in the chat for y'all. I'm going to drop the link. I got it. I'm over here. I'm up in this thing. Y'all. Hear me? I went over there quick. Let me drop it. Did y'all get Criminal Villains? If not, let me drop her link as well. Okay, there go Fallen Star Terror right there. I dropped that one. Let me get Criminal Villains. Here we go. Alrighty. I dropped in Letter Speaks as well, you guys. I'm going to drop because this video she said, which video is it? You will see it, CC. It's as soon as you get on her channel, it's going to be the one with DRO and Lulu right there. She was probably just a PCA. A lot of people try to put themselves out there as nurses, but really just be, She says she not getting off. No spiritual person don't become my cousin. Ask Tasha, does she believe in spiritual reading? Hey, Deborah, what's going on? Miss Parker, you better buckle your seatbelt. She said, which video is it? Let me tell you what it is. Hold on. I'm going to go back a couple of spaces. I seen a picture on her on the screen. That's how I knew it was her. Let me go to the home page. I just seen it on there. Dang, where did that video? I should have hit on that video. What's the name of the video? Cause I don't see it now. But when I went over there and looked, it was right there. I seen a picture of Lulu and DRO in the red on her channel. But I'm like, Miss Cece now. I don't see it. But when I first went to her channel, I seen them in the red. I said, okay, got it. Here it is. So I just put her whole channel in there. But I don't see it now, Tootie. I'm like her. I don't see it. I don't see the video. I see Divine. Okay, Fallen Star. Here it is, y'all. I got it. I got it. This is the video. I'm gonna put this link in the chat. Y'all follow this link. It's her name is Divine Stars Turd. What is called the topic is Fallen Star. So Fallen Star, if y'all wouldn't subscribe to her, okay. But let me put this in the chat. Here it is, right here. I'm glad I went back and looked at it. I'm glad I went back. Like I was like, huh. I said, I don't see it either, but I know I seen a picture. There it is, Miss CC. I just dropped it, guys, right here. That's the link. That's it. Let me go ahead and drive up to these YouTube streets. I'm on the way. Thank you, Rock Truth and Uncut. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, Miss CC, there it is. Hey, sincerely, what's going on? Welcome. Which video is it? Gotta watch. Snakes in the grass. Yeah, there it is right there. I want to give you guys time to go get that. Let me go get Shanitra Speaks link. That's the video I was showing on the screen. Now let me drop it in here. But y'all click on that link right there. That's the link to the reading. That's that's Shanitra Speaks right there, but that's the one that's highlighted and on the screen. That's the video for Tyrone Davis Jr., aka Droz and Lulu's spiritual reading. Tootie said, buckle up your seatbelts. Man, thank you so much again, Miss CC, for pulling up. And also being a good friend. Because a good friend will ask you, hey, Natasha, what's going on? What, you know what I'm saying? And she said Natasha told her she didn't go and just go, hey, girl, like, so did she do this? Like, Natasha's coming to her friend, and Natasha does want this to go worldwide. She does want this to be huge. She want her voices being loud, and she wants this story to be spread out. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cece for being Natasha's voice on her, because Natasha did tell me, Miss Natasha did say she doesn't have social media besides Facebook. So shout out to you, Cece, for being that friend and being that voice for the family and Tyrone and his justice. Thank you. What up, Big Stacks? Shout out to you. Y'all drop Big Stacks link as well, somebody, if you don't mind dropping Big Stacks link. Check out that reading, you guys. Miss Cece's going to join me tomorrow. And then I'm going to have my own reader. Come on. Yeah. I'm going to have Bree. I'm going to hit Bree up because me and Bree supposed to be going live at 11 in the morning because Bree's going to only be free at 11. So I want to make sure she can come and talk to me and see what she can tell me about this situation. She said, yeah, no, she doesn't. Yeah, she told me she doesn't have social medias and stuff because I was talking to her about dropping a link for her and stuff. I wonder, did her officer friend work at the Gainesville? Oh, you say you wonder, did her officer friend work at the gang? Okay, let me redirect that question that I always need. She was asking a question. Cause girl, you had me going for a minute. Like, wait, he worked at the. Then I got to go check this reading, even though I'm still check out the reading. She said, I wondered, did her officer friend work at the Gainesville police? That's a good question, though. Always, need. It's still a good question. It's still a good question, regardless of what. It is. All questions are good questions. Especially when you hear stuff like this. Yes. So I appreciate y'all. Again, Cece, thank you so much. Miss Kim, thank you for getting Miss Cece over here. You know you my boo. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Miss Kim, always and forever. Let me drop Big Stacks link in here too. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday, man. We are going into the weekend. Hopefully, like I said, let me hit Bree up, make sure we still on for tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? I want to send her Lulu and DRO story and stuff like that and see if she can join me in the morning. And then at 2, I'm coming back with Cece. Yeah, I want to sit with Cece. You know what I'm saying? And get some questions, see if we can get some more stuff, come up with some more stuff of why did she do this to DRO, Tyrone Davis Jr. I appreciate everybody for gifting that got a super sticker or a super chat today, that just came in and hit the like button, that just came and sat with me and Miss Cece and the rest of the riders. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all again. Everybody have a blessed day, okay?
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are, bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view, with a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a word or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a